Welcome into game number 5 between Guns N' Roaches and Team Anarchy from week number 4 of Chobo Team League. Spawning down here in the lower left-hand corner of NASL Season 3 Shakuras Plateau, in the teal color playing for Team Guns N' Roaches, it is YellowFlash. Excuse me. And in the lower left-hand corner, in the blue color playing for Team Anarchy, his team's down 4-0, but can still tie on points. So let's not forget that. So can he bring back a couple of points for his team? It is ANA.HTOAlesandro. Now, Protoss player playing against a random player, it'll be interesting to see where he puts this first pylon. He is going to put it at the top of his main ramp, which is where you'll tend to see it against Terran and Protosses. Of course, against the Zerg, he'd want it down here for the Forge Fast expand. But we'll see what Alessandro wants to do. He's sending his Overlord to a base where his opponent can't spawn. For anybody, this is true for the latter version as well of Shakuras. Your opponent actually can't spawn vertically. He can spawn horizontal, he can spawn cross, but never vertical. So we see YellowFlash going to scout cross map first. Did he actually see the Overlord? I'm not sure. But that would be really valuable information for YellowFlash to have. And he should see it on the way back down, though. There he sees it. So now we know what's coming. Alessandro, meanwhile, is banking minerals. 350 minerals on 13 supply. That's up to 400. Now he's looking for a pause. Uh-oh. Maybe something not quite working right for Alessandro. But there comes the pool finally at 13. Followed by a gas geyser. I suppose we throw down an expansion as well, basically with the amount of minerals that he had banked up. But this will look probably about the same as a normal 15 expansion for him. Or, excuse me, a 15 pool for him, just based on the timings. YellowFlash means bring down a forge at the top of his ramp and then a gateway. So this is kind of interesting. So he's going to forge fast expand, but with the forge in his main. And that doesn't tend to actually work. Gateway, if you're forced into this position, playing PvZ against a random player, you threw down and you built your pylon in your main. Go for a gateway expand. It's fine. You can wall off with a gateway in your cybernetics core this way, and then wall off with a zealot. It's a very old school beta Season 1, Season 2 way of playing. But just do your one gate expand that you do against Terran or Protoss. Or against Terran, excuse me, and then start to throw down your forge and your stuff at the front of your ramp after you throw down your nexus. If you want my advice on this matchup that I don't play. Alessandro, meanwhile, does have his done. He's got his gas geyser done. Still no expansion yet, even though he's got the minerals for it. But he's down his speed, his queen, his first 2 Zerglings out on the map, and this is kind of a weird spot for Alessandro to be in. He may not be as comfortable with Zerg as his other 2 races, is what we might be seeing here, but still forced to play it. YellowFlash, meanwhile, still stuck on one base. This actually isn't a full wall in, so if the Zerglings really wanted to be cute and he had enough of them, he could just run by the Zealot. Gateway being added on YellowFlash, and this looks like it's going to be a one-base build from him anyway. Rather than a 2-base build done on one base, it's just going to be a one-base build. Nothing wrong with that. Alessandro throwing more and more Zerglings down. Oh my goodness, the Zerglings. So, random players not exactly known for their macro prowess, but speed nearly finished up. There were 14 Zerglings in production. This will bring him up to a total of a whole bunch. On the way, he'll be up to 22 very soon. There's 2 Zealots. Currently, he even canceled the second gateway, or destroyed it even, to try and get his Zealots out. This is not looking so good for YellowFlash right now. He needs units, he needs them fast, he doesn't have any. 1 cannon and 2 Zealots, I don't think are going to be enough to hold off the Zergling tide that's just streaming across the map. We'll see when Alessandro wants to move in. He's almost 10 more Zerglings in production. We see he's on 15 drones to 19 probes, and there he's actually just going to run by the Zealots. Perfectly legitimate way to do it, and now killing a whole bunch of these probes, and this is kind of an anticlimactic game, but Team Anarchy looking very strong now. As far as the Zealots, he won't be able to take those down. He still has a couple of Zerglings left over. Pro's trying to fight, but it's not going to be enough. More Zerglings rallying across the map. 0 supply to 31. And G from YellowFlash. Alessandro takes a very quick game number 5 and secures the first win for Team Anarchy, bringing the series back. It's now 4-1. I guess there's no reason really to watch them kill the Nexus unless you really want to. I don't know why the replay goes on. But regardless, a really well-played game by Alessandro. He made the most of his minerals, I suppose. Is he really just going to kill all the buildings in the main? Is that how long this replay goes? No. There's the end. So anyway, really nice win for Alessandro. He's bringing a point for Team Anarchy, and now we're 4-1 going into gold set number 2. So please stay tuned. This is Merismatic casting CTL week number 4.